guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Vagisha Mishra. I wish you all a very happy Diwali and I hope that you all had a very prosperous and safe one. So after a lot of you showered immense love on my previous video how to become Miss India, I finally thought to come up with a video on how to become Miss Diva Universe or Miss Universe India. So many of you requested me to come up with a similar video and here I am talking about all of it in this very video. But before we begin, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already and don't forget to turn on the bell icon so you'll be the first to get notified whenever a video goes live at my channel. So let's get started. So Miss Diva 2020 was the 8th edition of Miss Diva pageant. Before that, Miss Universe representative of India went through I Am She pageant, and much before than that, Femina Miss India used to send representatives of India to Miss Universe pageant as well as Miss World pageant in the same pageant. Just like we have seen many other title holders from India who have won both Miss World and Miss Universe from Femina Miss India, like Sushmita and Aishwarya. They both won Miss World and Miss Universe in 1994, and Priyanka, Chopra and Lara Datta won Miss World and Miss Universe in 2000. So the Times Group of India heads over both Femina Miss India as well as Miss Diva Universe, and they just conduct two different pageants in order to send representatives of India to both Miss World and Miss Universe pageant. So like Femina Miss India is responsible for sending delegates to Miss World pageant as well as Miss Grand International pageants, Miss Diva Universe is responsible for sending delegates to Miss Universe as well as Miss Supranational. Unlike Femina Miss India, which has 30 state representatives along with one union territory representative, Miss Diva Universe does not has any state pattern. Hence, they choose 20 to 25 random finalists, conducting their auditions in various metro cities and then which culminates to the final auditions in Mumbai. So last year, this year itself, when Adeline Castellano won Miss Diva 2020, they conducted the auditions in 30 cities, and these 13 city finalists, they went on to become the finalist of Miss Diva Universe, and 5 of the finalists came through the Campus Princess pageant, along with one Northeast Diva winner who was shortlisted in a pageant which was conducted especially for the Northeast representatives, and one wildcard entry wherein Vaishnavi Ganesh won the popular vote and became the finalist of Miss Diva Universe. So this pattern of selection is likely to change. It's not like that this pattern continues for years and years. This was the pattern in 2020 and that's why I'm talking about that. Now when I talked about the auditions in How to Become Miss India video, I talked about it in a generic sense. So other than the normal auditions which is carried out in Femina Miss India, Miss Diva auditions are also very similar but with one huge difference, that is there is swimsuit audition in the final round of auditions in Mumbai. So in Femina Miss India, there is no swimsuit round, but in Miss Diva Universe, you have to pass through the swimsuit auditions in order to become the finalist of Miss Diva Universe. So since Miss Universe pageant as well as Miss Supranational pageants have swimsuit round in their respective international pageants, it is very usual and common to assume that swimsuit auditions are essential in order to pass through your auditions. Now by talking about the swimsuit auditions, it is very much clear that in order to audition for Miss Diva Universe, you need to be in your best possible shape. You need to be very fit, you need to be very confident and comfortable while walking down the runway, not only in your cocktail dress but also in the swimwear. So apart from these things, the introduction round which is common in Femina Miss India, that introduction round also occurs in your Miss Diva pageant. So if you have followed Miss Universe pageant, I am very sure you must have observed that now the Miss Universe organization does not only look at your runway skills and your body, but other than these factors, your intellect and your eloquence also matter a lot. So basically you need to be very well versed and confident in whatever you're speaking, whatever you're saying. You need to be very good speaker in order to get shortlisted not only in Miss Diva but also go ahead at Miss Universe pageant. So this is what is the basic requirement of Miss Diva pageant. So the height criteria remains 5'5" for Miss Diva pageant and the age criteria is from 18 to 27. So you need to be at least 18 in the coming year and you need to be lesser than 28. in the coming year in order to qualify for Miss Diva pageant. So other than these things, all of the criterias of auditions are very same, just that the swimsuit round is included. Other than these, all of the audition process is same. There is no state audition, but yes, there are different city auditions, and all of the process continues in the very same way as the Femina Miss India auditions continue to be. Now talking about the grand finale, how the top 10 finalists of Miss Diva are shortlisted. So there are different preliminary competitions happening in Miss Diva. Earlier it used to be a reality show, but not anymore. So basically all of the contestants, they go through different preliminary competition wherein you are asked to walk down the runway in your evening gown or your swimsuit, depending upon the pattern of the pageant, how the organizers have planned it to be. So it keeps on changing, but basically you need to be very confident in your runway skills. You need to be very smooth when it comes to your runway skills, because if you had been watching Miss Universe pageant, you must have observed how different representatives from other countries as well are very good when it comes to runway. So you can't be average on the runway if you want to become a representative of India at Miss Universe pageant. So basically your preliminary competition includes your swimsuit and your evening gown walk. Other than these, your closed door interview are the most decisive factor in deciding whether you will make it to top 10 or not. So now I have already talked about the closed door interview in one of my previous videos. If you haven't watched it yet, the link of it has been placed somewhere here. So you can go towards that video and you can watch that video to know what kind of questions are asked in your closed door interview and how you can ace them. So closed door interview remains instrumental in any of the pageant, be it your Miss India, your Miss Diva, or any of the pageant you are competing in. So please be sure that you're acing your closed door interview, you are very much prepared and you have actually worked upon your communication skills. Now many girls ask me that how to improve your communication skills and how to be fluent and well versed just like other representatives of different countries talk in their international pageants or national pageants. So this all comes from practice, practice, practice. Practice a lot, watch previous editions of Miss Universe and Miss USA pageant. Now you must be very confused when I refer you to watch Miss USA pageants. The reason why I recommend you watching Miss USA question and answer round is that Miss USA pageant actually focuses on many current issues and they ask some intellectual questions which are very much necessary in order to assess your intellect and eloquence. So unless and until you have the command over such questions, you cannot proceed ahead. So just practice a lot of question and answer, make your pageant notebook, keep on writing your pageant answers, rehearse in front of mirror, and it will all come through only if you practice a lot. So there is no other shortcut, you need to practice a lot. So now the top 10 is decided on the basis of your closed door interview as well as your preliminary competition. Now after the top 10 are shortlisted in the grand finale, you need to give your opening statement just like it happens in Miss Universe pageant. So the opening statement is basically your introduction, where you come from, what is your purpose behind joining the pageant, and how you are different from the other contestants who are standing there in order to conquer the crown. So you need to be very confident and very unique. You don't simply have to give your basic introduction like where you have graduated from or what do you do, what are your hobbies. Other than these things, you need to say something very different, something unique, which is completely identical to you. So basically your opening statement comprises of your purpose behind joining this pageant. After the opening statement, the top 10 finalists compete in the evening gown and swimsuit round. So as I said, you need to be very smooth and effortless when it comes to runway skills. Ensure to ace them all. And since Miss Diva Universe does not have BWAP, that is Beauty with a Purpose, just like Femina Miss India or Miss World pageant, it doesn't mean that you don't need to have any charitable cause. You need to have an advocacy so that people can look up to you, that you're bringing something more into the pageant apart from the glamour you're trying to flaunt through your either dress or your runway skills. So you need to have an advocacy to which people can look up to and say that, hey, that's my Miss Universe. After the top 10 evening gown and swimsuit competition, the top 5 finalists are chosen and then they undergo a common question and answer, just like it happens at Miss Universe pageant. So after the top 5 question and answer, the candidates are then narrowed down to top 3 finalists and then they give a final statement, just like it happened at Miss USA pageant if you have watched it. So this is how the entire pageant is conducted and this is the entire structure of Miss Diva pageant. Now, another common question which I encounter from all of you is, how is Miss Diva Universe pageant different from Femina Miss India? So other than the representatives who go to different international pageants, these two pageants look for two completely different representatives. Now, Miss World is a pageant which prefers softer and younger kind of beauty who are soft and subtle, and they are very good looking, facially gorgeous, and also they have an advocacy, very strong philanthropic cause, and other than these, a good speaker. So basically, Miss World pageant focuses on the softer side of feminine beauty, but Miss Diva or Miss Universe pageant focuses on the fierce side of the feminine beauty. So basically, Miss Universe pageant wants somebody who is very bold on stage, who is very vocal with her ideas. If you have followed Zuzi Bini Tunzi, who is the reigning Miss Universe right now, she speaks like a pro. So you hand her a mic and she has the charm to engrip all of your minds with her words. She's such a strong speaker. So other than acing her swimsuit and evening gown competition performance, she also performed very well in the closed door interview, which is very evident why she won. So basically, Miss Universe pageant focuses more on the fierce and bold side. The winners which we have had in last few years at Miss Universe pageant, they are all very powerful and fierce. But on the other hand, if we compare them to Miss World pageant, the beauties who are crowned in past few years at Miss World, they are very soft and subtle and very young and gorgeous kind of beauties. You understand the difference, right? I cannot put it up in words, but you know that if it is somebody who is very fierce, then we talk about it in Miss Universe terms, but if somebody is very soft and supple, we talk about it in Miss World pageant terms. So basically, this is the basic difference. How is Miss India different from Miss Diva pageant? Other than these factors, many of you have asked me what is the budget of Miss Diva Universe. Now, I have already made a video on how to invest money for Miss India. You can go ahead and watch that video to know what should be your budget when you're preparing yourself to compete at a pageant like Miss India or Miss Diva Universe. So the budget remains the same because you have to invest in the similar amount of things at Miss Diva as well. The only thing which will go missing at the budget of Miss Diva will be the BWAP filming and shooting your Cocks and Kings video. So only that difference will be there. But other than that, all the budget which you have planned for Miss India, the same budget will be carried out at Miss Diva pageant as well. Now, other common question which I encounter is how many days till Miss Diva continues. So basically, the entire itinerary of the pageant is about 30 days. So it is not any hard and fast rule that it will continue for 30 days only. But yeah, basically you can expect that it will stretch on for at least 3 to 4 weeks, and it depends on the organization how they plan to conduct the entire event. Now, I have also made a video on 30 days of Miss India. Many of you asked me to come up with 30 days of Miss Diva pageant. So basically, more or less the sub-contests are very same. The only thing which will go missing in Miss Diva will be the BWAP presentation. So that will go missing. Other than that, there will be inclusion of swimsuit competition in between the preliminary competition. And also other than that, there will be a top model round as well. So as to understand that Miss Supranational pageant not only looks for a good speaker, but somebody who is very photogenic and gives great quality of photo shoots. So Miss Supranational actually looks for somebody like that. So that is why a top model round is conducted at Miss Diva pageant. Another important event which you should keep in mind while competing not only at Miss Diva pageant but also at Miss India pageant, that is your multimedia contest. So how you should be handling your social media. I have already made that video a few days back. So if you haven't watched it already, you can go back and watch that video. The link has been placed somewhere here. So you can watch the do's and don'ts of your multimedia and how you can ace your social media handle while competing in any pageants. You can go ahead and watch that video. So multimedia is important, top model round is important, there is also national costume round, and other than these, many other filler events are there which does not hold a lot of value. But again, as I have said, that these events are not merely as filler events, but the organizers basically assess your overall personality and how you handle yourself and how you handle your relations with your fellow contestants and the team members. So in order to assess all of those, these filler events actually play a crucial role. Now we have reached towards the end of the video, but before we end the video, I want to tell all of the qualities which you need to have in order to become Miss Diva Universe or Miss Diva Supranational. So basically the first and foremost important quality which you all need to have is to be a good speaker. So unless and until you are a good speaker, you cannot succeed at Miss Diva pageant or rather Miss Universe pageant. Even if you win your national pageant by giving extraordinary performances in swimsuit or evening gown, you are not going to place very high at your international pageant. So you need to be a very good speaker if you want to succeed. Other than these, you need to have a great body. You need to be extremely fit. So if you're not in your best shape, join the gym, get in the best possible shape. You know what are your target areas and where you need to shed, because Miss Universe and Miss Supranational pageants have swimsuit competition. So you need to look very fit and well in shape in order to compete internationally. Apart from that, you need to ace your runway skills. You need to be very good when it comes to runway, because Miss World pageant specifically does not have any evening gown competition per se where your walk is assessed. They have the top model round, but they don't have any evening gown competition per se. So basically when Miss Universe pageant and Miss Supranational pageant have evening gown and swimsuit competition, they are assessing your runway skills as well. So get yourself trained. If you can't join any pageant training academies, there are ton of ramp walk videos available on YouTube. Watch Luciara's videos. She's the official ramp walk trainer of Miss Universe organization. And if you watch those videos, I'm sure that you don't need to get yourself enrolled in any pageant training academy. You can learn all of it at your home. Don't buy any cheap footwear. Buy comfortable and good quality of your footwear, because that is something which you will be wearing 24/7 in your pageant journey. So invest in good footwear so that you can have a good posture and also good runway skills while you're walking down the runway. Last but not the least, you need to have modeling qualities as well. So if you already are any model, that is an added benefit for you. Now, models are very different from beauty queens, and if you want to become a beauty queen, being a model is not only sufficient quality in order to succeed in any pageantry. So if you are an already established model, you know how to be confident in front of camera, and you know how to ace your postures and your facial expressions in front of camera. So Miss Universe and Miss Supranational pageant always prefers a fierce side of beauty. So that's why I will suggest you to go for certain portfolios and modeling campaigns if at all it is possible for you. So with this, I would like to end this video. Do let me know in the comment section how did you find this video, and if you found this helpful, do share it with your friends who are preparing themselves for Miss Diva pageant. And also don't forget to follow me on all social media outlets. The link has been left in the description box below. Tell me in the comments what kind of videos would you like to see in future, and I'll be very happy to come up with them. So thank you for watching, and I will see you guys soon with the next one.